The unforeseen horror. When Rhonda and Reginald's encounter with Shrek ended in tragedy. Reginald was your average everyday Joe, living life in a small town in the middle of nowhere. He had a comfortable life, a steady job, and a small but cozy home that he shared with his wife Rhonda. He was a simple man who enjoyed the simpler things in life. One day, while out on his daily stroll, Reginald came across an old, decrepit abandoned farmhouse. Upon entering, he found a strange figure lurking in its depths. Despite the poor lighting and the overwhelming stench of rot, he could make out the figure of a large, green ogre dressed in ragged clothing. The figure's eyes were wide and its mouth was agape, displaying a mouthful of razor-sharp teeth. Reginald froze in terror, unable to move. The ogre slowly advanced, its monstrous form seeming to fill the entire room. Reginald's fear was replaced by a powerful sense of dread. The ogre moved closer, making a strange series of guttural grunts and groans. Reginald stepped back, his heart banging wildly in his chest. Suddenly, the ogre roared, shaking the walls of the room. Terrified and out of options, Reginald ran out of the building and back to the safety of his home. When Reginald told Rhonda what had happened, she was just as shocked as he was. She had heard the tales of Shrek, the ogre who lived in the nearby woods, but she had never seen him before. But their shock soon turned to fear, when they started to experience strange occurrences at night. Something seemed to be lurking in their backyard, and every night, it would make loud noises that echoed throughout the neighborhood. One night, Rhonda woke up to a sound of loud cries coming from outside. She ran to the window to find the same figure from the farmhouse, standing in their backyard and bellowing out a horrible wail. Suddenly, a bright light illuminated the window, and Rhonda screamed in terror, realizing that the creature was Shrek. Filled with fear, Rhonda ran downstairs to warn Reginald, and together, they barricaded the doors and windows of their home. But the creature kept coming back, knocking at the door and walling outside the window. The couple was forced to stay inside their home, terrified of what Shrek might do. Soon, they realized that the ogre was not only targeting them, but everyone in the neighborhood. People started disappearing in the night, and their homes were left abandoned. Those who remained in the town lived in a paralyzing fear, unable to leave their homes in case they encountered the ogre. One night, Rhonda and Reginald decided to take a stand. Armed with courage and a few kitchen knives, they ventured outside to face Shrek head-on. Much to their surprise, the ogre seemed almost scared of them, slowly inching away from the couple. But soon, the creature's fear turned to rage, and it lunged at Rhonda, its razor-sharp claws aiming for her neck. Reginald swung out with his knife, slicing the creature's arm and sending it flying across the yard. Bleeding and exhausted, Shrek limped away, and the couple was safe. But their victory was bittersweet, as the terror of the night had left them terribly shaken. From that day on, the couple vowed never to forget the horrific experience. They moved away from the small town and incorporated into society, living in fear of the one creature that had frightened them so deeply. Over the years, the couple remained vigilant of any strange occurrences, but never once did they face the ogre again. Until one day, years later, Reginald received a package in the mail. He opened it to find a note from Rhonda, and inside was a single, small green feather. He knew immediately what it was, and his fears were confirmed when he opened the letter. Rhonda wrote that she had recently encountered Shrek in the woods, and that it had followed her home. She begged Reginald to find her and to help her, but it was too late. Before he could act, he received the news that Rhonda had disappeared, never to be seen again. The couple's horrific experience with Shrek still remains a mystery, as it is unclear if Rhonda was ever found or if Shrek is still lurking in the shadows. All that is known is that Rhonda and Reginald's horror story serves as a warning to all who may encounter the infamous green ogre in the woods. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and tell us what you think in the comments. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.